Hi ladies, here are the quick tips for our second project. The second card we're making is this piano easel card, and it just pops up simply by lifting up the black foil paper and tucking it behind the sheet music. So I'm going to give you some quick tips on how I made this card, specifically the keyboard and the part that I've cut out for the top edge of the piano. So let's start with our supplies. You've already got the measurements on your instruction sheets, but this is your base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. There was a piece of black foil paper that measured 5.5 by 4.25, of which I've taken the oval die from our layering ovals and run it through the Big Shot to cut out the section, so that once it's been popped out, it looks like so. What I need you to do is to take your paper snips, and I want you to just round or straighten out this edge a little bit, like so, and round the corner with your scissors. And the same with the top section here. I also want you to do the same thing, where you're going to just straighten out this edge, like so, and then round the corner with your scissors, just to give it a little smoother edge. Then you're going to take a corner rounder, and you're going to round the corner edge of this piece simply by just punching. Then you're going to have on your base as well, after you've done your folding, I want you to take the same corner rounder and round the top left corner. That way when they are put together, they'll end up matching up nicely. So in addition to that, you've got some other supplies. You've got all the keyboard, and you've got the holder for the sheet music. So we'll start with the sheet music. There is a piece of red, and the red layers behind the white. We are going to stamp the treble clef and the music notes along with the happy birthday on the white, and then this will tuck in behind our keyboard. To make the keyboard, you will have a piece of black, and the black is 2.5 by 5 3/8. And then I've pre-cut for you 10 musical notes, or sorry, keys, and they are measuring 1/2 inch by 2 inches. So there's 10 of those. And also you've got 7 pieces of black foil for the other keys. And in order to make those, it was very simple. I took a piece of black foil paper that measured 1.25 inches, and I used my classic label punch. I layer it right in here, and then I just punched out 7 pieces. Now, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that this is nice and straight so that your keys are straight. And you just simply punch out a piece, and you do that. I did that 7 times, and that's all there was to that. So just a quick tip on assembling the keyboard. This is a bit of the tricky part because it just takes a little bit of patience. So we'll take our black cardstock, and you're going to take all 10 of the white keys, and you're going to lay them on to the black strip, and you're going to get them all lined up with a little tiny bit of space in between. And once you get them all laid in together, then you're going to, through the magic of TV, we're going to slide this down here so you can see what I've done. I haven't finished it, but you'll have them all lined up, and then you'll take just a little bit of adhesive, and using your snail, you're going to put a little bit behind the top of the first key, just a little bit, because I want you to be able to move these around if you don't get them lined up the way you want to. Now you're going to do that for all 10 of them, and once you get them all nice and lined up, that becomes your keyboard for you to be able to then assemble the sheet music behind. Hopefully, you don't have any trouble with this. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to me. Thanks, guys.